G'day and welcome to Built by Dan. Thanks for tuning into another episode. In this episode, we're going to unpack the crate of all the GT40 parts and try and get them sorted on the shelf. I'll be sure to show you all the parts that come as part of this kit. Just after the kit got delivered the other week, I was sitting there on the couch thinking, wow, how things have changed. When I was a kid, I used to buy these model kit cars. Open up the box and pull out all the plastic parts. Usually came different packages. There's your plastic kit, your chrome kit, your clear kit and your tyres. It was nice and simple. I think this is going to be a little bit different. But, you know, I suppose that's probably when I was about 15 years old. Now I'm 35. Time to move on to building a real car kit. Now before we make a start on unboxing all the parts in the crate, I just wanted to take an opportunity to say a huge thank you to everybody who's shown their support to date, whether it be through watching, liking, commenting on my YouTube videos, or even liking or commenting on my Instagram posts. It means the world to me. I never really thought that starting up this channel and documenting this build would create such a following and really give a good sense of the car community or the kit car community right across the world. So thanks for your support. Now let's get stuck into unboxing all these parts. Before I start unpacking all these parts, I thought I'd just do a quick walk around to show just how everything's been packed in here now that we've got all the side walls removed. There's quite a few parts in the back here in the engine bay. Quite hard to see on camera. Fuel tanks on each side here. Lots of containers and nuts and bolts on this side. Pretty sure they're the wheels sitting there under the front clam and the dashboard strapped to the front. Now I'll make a start unpacking all of those parts. Okay, so there you go. That's all the parts removed from the body. Quite a few hidden either inside, in the footwells. As you can see, I've left the seats in. It's just convenient to leave them in there for now. or in the engine bay, which is now empty. I've got the front clip sitting on the chassis stands over here. The dash just sitting in the corner for now. It'll get put on the pallet when the pallet gets moved into that corner. Surprisingly, I just about got all the parts onto this one rack. So as I mentioned, I've tried to sort of piece them together or package them together. Here I've got all my suspension parts or boxes, set of wheels, got roll bar and steering rack. Got 2 fuel tanks up the back and all the screws and bolt boxes, battery, suspension, and as in the springs, and all the brake components, brake calipers, acoustic matting for inside, gear shifter assembly, and all my fuel system components. Moving up to the top, I've got the radiator and air conditioning. I've got the air conditioning unit for inside the cabin. And then I've just labelled these other boxes, which is all sort of the interior and exterior finishing components. So whether it be like the lights for front and rear, wiper assemblies, fuel caps, handbrake lever, seat belts, body panels, cooling hoses and whatnot. So it's all there. I've opened up each box, labelled them all so that I know exactly what I'm looking for, or where to go when I need something. And yeah, that's about it. Next step will be to either remove the body panels and then move the chassis onto the chassis stands, or I might even move it with the panels on, or just have to see how we go, and then remove the panels. So that's what we'll be moving on to next. We now have the chassis and body removed from the pallet, and the pallet tucked away in the back corner there, ready for the storage of all the body panels as we remove them. Hoping that having them tucked away in the corner here will ensure that they don't get damaged, as there should be really no reason for me to move them once they're placed on that pallet. That gives us plenty of space in the garage to move on and build the car. So that brings us to the end of this video, uncrating the GT40. If you're enjoying these videos, please hit the like button and be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss future releases. In the next video, we'll be removing all the body panels, so the door, the spider with the windscreen, the rear clam and the lower sills. And we're making a start on laying out anything to do with fluids, so brakes, clutch, cooling, fuel. That'll be the first task that I tackle. So that'll include the pedal box assembly. I do need to cut a hole into the end panel on the footwell to allow the pedal reservoirs the master cylinders to poke through, and we'll go from there. Look forward to seeing you next time.